Well, come out here to gonna be putting a new rotor button beneath the distributor cap here. Got a new cap, new plug wires, exhaust plugs, intake plugs. Where this is a Z24 engine. You got the 4 spark plugs for the exhaust valve side, and then 4 spark plugs on the intake valve side. The 4-cylinder with 8 plugs, and then you got 2 coils that sit over here underneath my test light there. You got intake and exhaust coil. I've put we put a new, that new piece right here, that is your map sensor. Mass airflow is more commonly used these days, but you have your, let's see if you can see, you got fuel pressure regulator, EGR valve. There's your fuel pressure regulator right here. And then, I don't know if you can see those two couple wires going into that. That's your throttle position sensor. And the truck runs really good. I'm surprised it run as good as it did with the old plugs in it. But it's an 86 model, so I'm thinking it ain't gonna hurt to go ahead and replace all this. I replaced the map sensor because it wants to cut out at 3,000 RPMs ish, but run great any other time. I can drive it, it does great until I get up to a certain RPM, and it wants to cut out. Like if I just get on it, almost like the throttle position sensor, but I'm not having any trouble at the idle. And these trucks are notorious. I've got my dad's old truck. My dad passed. My sister hydroplaned in this, and it's extended cab. But yeah, it's a mess. But it's a 1990. I would have loved to. I still am actually looking for a extended cab body. Preferably a 90 would be ideal. So the computer and everything would be the same. Because I'd like to put that motor and transmission in another one. I gotta probably take the back glass out of that one and put in this. I've got a new seat for this. I'm gonna get a dash cover. Gonna get some dye and paint all the brown. Put some carpet in it after I get everything cleaned up. This is just a lot of tools and such. And take these little thin panels off and fabricate some out of some chipboard and Bondo or fiberglass. These are the wheels, style wheels that were on my dad's truck. And when I bought this truck, it had the steel wheels like right there. The normal steel wheels that came out probably on this. But that's the deep dish version of the front wheels I got. And I have 4 of each. That's not the issue. The issue was I had 2 good treaded deep dish for the back, and had 2 that made it through the wreck good. It didn't pop or anything on that truck, and converted them over to this for now. to see if I like that look with the deep dish only in the back. I'm gonna get everything else straightened out. That little stripe on the bottom here is, when I bought it, it had a blue stripe down it, and I'm just gonna go all black for now until I sand it down. Eventually gonna get a new bed. Gotta get a new front bumper, roll pan, all that goody stuff, but first and foremost, let's get everything took care of up here. I'm going to customize some of these, take these out, and order some custom covers for that, along with the custom vents, the Hurst shifter, T-shifter, and the steering wheel. And then later on, when everything is, probably after I convert to a Weber carburetor, I want to convert it over to a Weber. Maybe put a cold air intake on it. I'm going to get the, there's a program I seen that you can use, like with an app, and it will plug in to your crankshaft or camshaft sensor one, and you can get digital gauges and just use like a tablet. It's probably more than likely something like that. I'm going to come up with something custom, but just wanted to go do a overview of everything. Getting a little frustrated with things. I bought the truck for $1,000. Don't get me wrong, it runs good at idle and stuff. It's just getting this kink worked out of it, and I'm gonna go ahead and go through it and get all the sensors, any kind of fire and fuel issue straightened out. I love these little trucks. I plan on making this a little lowrider, and be taking the bed off this and putting a dually rear end under this and making a tow truck out of that. So I'll have me something else to drive. Probably going to go probably with a 3-inch, just lowering blocks for now. But trying to think of anything. I will have another video. I'm sorry I don't have the best of quality with this phone and shaking so much, but I will be getting a new GoPro soon to where I can set things up and record as I work to explain things a little better. I ain't the best with these, but it is my eighth hardbody, third Z motor. So I mean, they ain't all had the same engines, but for what I know, I'd like to pass on some knowledge. I've been learning a lot off the Nissan forum lately, as far as things I can do. I'm going to be doing a video on how to eliminate all that mess, all this mess. That's just too many vacuum lines on these things. But thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. There'll be plenty of videos coming in the future. As soon as I get the GoPro, there'll be some touch-up work done on that. And then I may do a time-lapse build on that. I'm not sure. For the most part, it will be. I mean, it's done stripped, so I just gotta get to it. But I've got this. I've got a trailer I just bought to haul my derby cars on that I gotta get out here, and like to get everything straightened out. So hopefully the next video I upload within the next couple days will be this little hot rod running top shape. Then we'll be doing a video on the car trailer probably. Going to do a video on it just to advertise a little bit the welding aspect of my shop, and to also advertise it will possibly be for sale this year. Not sure. But thank you guys for watching. I know it ain't the most detailed content and everything, but I appreciate you guys checking it out. I'm going to get up here and get to this distributor cap and rotor button. Let's see. God bless y'all. Take care.